Hi, welcome to this video from realestate.co.nz. The purpose of the video is to provide an insight to what is an exciting new selection of premium property advertising options for your vendor for the website. These are a larger range than we've had up till now. Up till recently, we have had a single product, which has been our premium property advertising on our site. It's a suburb advertising, which is for 2 weeks at $250. From the very 1st of April, we are going to introduce 4 products. One of them will be an upgrade to the current, but there'll be 3 new products. Now, I want to explain what they are because they are vital opportunities for you to sit with your vendors and talk about a marketing campaign that can include the web. And include the web not just from a listing point of view, but importantly from a strong advertising point of view. This is a function of the fact that the web is continuing to grow as the most important source of lead generation and consumer interest. The statistics are very clear. We've been operating the website for 5 years, and in that time, the proportion of people choosing to use the web has grown incrementally year on year, to the extent now where 80% of people in the last week clearly indicated that the web was their primary choice, whilst they may not use it exclusively, seeking to find information on property magazines and newspapers. They're very committed to the web, providing for them a rich information of property on the market, new listings, and rich details, far more accurate and rich information than can be found in print media. So having established that as a base of saying more people, more of the time, seek to find information on the web, it is important for our website, which of course is an industry-owned website, to offer you a complementary range of products at a price point that is attractive for your vendors. And that's key because we do appreciate that it is still quite a challenge to get vendors to appreciate the value of web advertising. I'm sure you're quite conversant with the ability to sell a newspaper ad or a magazine ad, but the web is new and we need to offer a range which offers different price points with different solutions. So today I want to outline 4 different products that we're going to offer from the 1st of April of 2011. Let me start with the first of these. It is called a feature listing. It is quite a simple product. It is one that is offered by our competitor TradeMe. It is in fact a product offered on almost all websites. It is effectively an ability to highlight a single listing. That listing takes on an appearance in the search results with a highlighted box. It also has a priority to the top of the search results, something that we are often asked for on our current site and have not offered up till now. This is the ability to say to your vendor, if you want to be seen at the top of search results on an ongoing basis, then you need to feature it, you need to highlight it, and our feature listing product will offer this. The feature listing product is charged at $59 for a single listing for the life of the listing. That, we believe, is a very cost-effective solution, a very attractive solution, and one that should find an appeal to many of your vendors. For $59, you get the chance to promote that listing to the top of the list in the section of featured listings that appear at the top of each search result. A very valuable, well understood, and excellent opportunity to step your vendors into premium property advertising on the web. The second product is an advancement to that basic feature listing. It is called a refresh listing. A refresh listing is new. It is not offered on any other website in New Zealand, but is something which the industry has come to us and asked for. It is the ability, as is expressed to us often, to bump up to the top of the listing result. What we mean by that is, at any time, a listing can be promoted again to appear right at the very top, and that's an important component. This could be a listing which has been on the market for 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, whatever the period is. By buying a refresh, that listing will jump to the top of the search results. As I pointed out earlier, a refresh is an upgrade to a feature listing. The listing needs to have been bought as a feature. That starts on day 1 and lasts the full life of a listing. However, a refresh can be done at any time. As I say, it can be done in the 1st week or the 3rd week, etc. It's $50 for a once-only opportunity to refresh that listing. Now, there are two additional benefits we're offering with this product at $50, and they're quite unique. One is that we will put on the listing a little flash, a little highlighter on the listing in the search results, which indicates it's been updated. That's quite important because it will draw attention from the looker or viewer on the website to see what has changed, see an update. But more importantly and incredibly valuably, as soon as we do a refresh, we will include that listing in the daily alert that goes out to property seekers, property buyers and investors. Now, the email alert, as you probably appreciate, is the most important component of getting people to view your listings. You are well aware, I'm sure, by looking at the performance of individual listings on the website, that on day one, you tend to get a much higher level of activity than you get later on. If you just reflect on this chart here, you will see that this is a typical performance of a single listing on our site on average across the whole site. You see that in the first 7 days, you actually get around 40% of all the viewings, and the biggest day is always day 1. And by day 10, day 20, day 30, the number of viewings on average, and this is an average, tends to fall below 10. And it continues that way for the life of the listing. So the ability to, with a refresh listing, send it out in that email will give you another chance to get a bite at that cherry of an email alert, thereby generating significantly more interest later on through the life of the listing. It does not need to sit there lost in amongst the other listings. It can be promoted again. So this is a new product refresh listing. There is one restriction: you cannot refresh a single listing more than twice a month. That we judge is realistic so that the site maintains an appeal around updated listings and feature listings. So, to recap, a feature listing, $59, one-off cost for the life of the listing, $50 refresh, can be activated at any time to give you a significant lift to traffic for that listing. Our third product is an enhancement to our current showcase listing. Now, this is a real premium product. Our first change is it is now going to be sold on a weekly basis rather than a 2-week period. This allows far more flexibility because the 2 weeks was a hardwired period. The 1 week period starts on a Monday, ends on a Sunday. You can choose to buy that for your vendor on a single week, multiple weeks. You choose, you negotiate, you sort it out with the vendor. This product is charged now at $150, including GST, for a single week, and a more attractive price point for entry to premium property advertising. Now, this product, as I say, is an upgrade to the current one, and as such is demonstrable in its performance benefit. On average, we find a listing that is showcased tends to attract somewhere between 5 and 10 times the amount of viewing that a standard listing has. So a significant benefit is already being shown to those who have been buying this product for the last 2 years. If you want to check for yourself, please go to our website homepage, click on any of the feature primary showcase listings on that homepage, and you will see the results of the sheer volume of viewings that the listings have had. Now, this showcase listing feature is shown at the top of the search results as 3 specific advertising windows. These are windows that live above the search results, and listings that are showcased still retain their position in the listing. A showcase is not an upgrade to a feature. It has to be bought separately. You do not have to have a feature, in fact, to get a showcase. We are also undertaking a number of promotional developments of this. The first is when a property is showcased, it will feature in the weekly or the daily email alert, such that vendors will be seen there are properties they should look at within that email alert. The second thing is, and again it's reflected from feedback from our customers, is not only are we going to showcase a property in the suburb in which it is listed, we will also showcase it in the surrounding suburbs, which is enormously appealing as most people tend to start with a wide search covering a number of suburbs. This is an important enhancement which we're offering to showcase, which we are confident will deliver even more value to your listings. As I say, this is a premium product at $150 a week for a showcase listing. Those are 3 of the 4 we are offering. The 4th product is called a global listing. A global listing is a unique and very appealing promotion for a property, and that can be any form of property, around the world on a selection of some of the biggest real estate websites around the world. We are undertaking this in partnership with a company called List Globally. They are a specialist company who have set up an arrangement with 20 of the largest real estate websites around the world. These encompass the websites in Europe, of UK, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, and many others, the US, both in Canada and the US and South America, South Africa, up through Asia, India, China, Japan, and Australia. A vast reach. 20 million unique visitors a month are attracted to these sections of these websites. These websites feature an international section and will only show properties that are List Global properties. We want to offer you this as an exclusive opportunity through realestate.co.nz to your vendors. The price of this unique opportunity for global reach is $250 including GST for 90 days, which effectively covers the full listing period of the listing. This is a property opportunity to reach out to a global audience and attract a significant interest of your property to that global reach. That advertising option is not connected in any way to a feature or a refresh or a showcase on our site. It is bought separately. It is your decision of which of those solutions you provide to your vendors. So those are 4 property premium advertising solutions from realestate.co. We're very excited by the opportunities these hold. We think the price point starting at $69 for the feature, $50 for the refresh, $150 a week for the showcase, and $250 for the global are the right pricing points to attract your vendors. This is an opportunity for you to show your vendors your professionalism and capability in marketing property using the web, reinforcing to them the value of the web as not only a vehicle for people to find listings, but for you to promote listings, to demonstrate the value of online marketing. It is only going to grow in relevance, appeal, and value for you and your clients. We urge you to reflect on the information I've shared in this video. We are producing individual sales leaflets for each product for you to put in front of vendors, together with a fact sheet to explain all the details I've covered in this video. I hope it's been useful. I look forward to your support, and we look forward to a development of online marketing through realestate.co in the coming years.